Hi Panthers, and welcome to another edition of Rewind. I'm your host, Connor Donald, and today I will be reviewing Beyonce's new album, Cowboy Carter, the latest instrumental release from Lily West, and Come Fly With Me by Frank Sinatra. First up is the hotly anticipated Cowboy Carter by Beyonce Knowles, the second part of her trilogy series of albums, which I gave an 8 out of 10. Recorded primarily during the pandemic, Cowboy Carter is an exploration of the huge variety of genres that make up country music, and draws upon an immensely esteemed list of featured artists. Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, Stevie Wonder, and Paul McCartney all make appearances on the album, and have combined 66 Grammy wins to go along with Beyonce's 32. Cowboy Carter set streaming records when it was released on March 29th, to the surprise of no one. My favorite songs from the album are Ya Ya, Blackbird, and American Requiem. Ya Ya samples the hit song These Boots Are Made for Walking by Nancy Sinatra, as well as interpolating the Beach Boys' Good Vibrations, while still creating a unique song that I love. Blackbird is a cover of the Beatles song of the same name, and magnifies the typical solo vocals with a full cast of backing singers. Paul McCartney has said in the past that this song was a tribute to the women of the civil rights movement, which makes Beyonce covering it even more poignant. American Requiem is one of a handful of ballads on Cowboy Carter, and opens Act 1 of the album in cinematic style, with huge glossy strings elevating it to dizzying heights. But despite its massive scale, this song, co-written with artists such as Stephen Stills of Stills, Crosby, and Nash, maintains its country heart. I recommend this album to any fans of pop, country, or R&B music. Next up is the album, If I Were a Real Man, I Would Be Able to Break the Neck of a Suffering Bird, released this April by Lily West, an up-and-coming artist from Chicago. I give this album a 6 out of 10. Written over the entirety of A Winter in Iceland, this album is entirely instrumental, with soaring synths and an almost oppressively dark undercurrent of emotion running underneath the entire record. This is a sterling project. If I were to compare it to anything else, I would be reminded of Brian Eno's atmospheric albums of the 70s, which share the same ethereal production quality. It's difficult to choose one track that stands out, but the first single from this album, Holy, 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 is probably the best song. I don't really recommend this album to anybody because it's very niche, but if you're interested, you should check it out. Then we have the Frank Sinatra album, Come Fly With Me, released in 1958, which I gave a 7 out of 10. During the 50s and 60s, Sinatra alternated between albums of torch songs, which were mainly romantic ballads, and more up-tempo, jazzier albums, such as this one. Come Fly With Me is regarded as one of the first concept albums, with all of its tracks concerning travel. But my favorite songs from the album are the title track, Moonlight in Vermont, and Blue Hawaii. Come Fly With Me serves as an introduction to the album, and immediately kicks things off with a big band beat. Moonlight in Vermont is a song from the Great American Songbook, and is a much more intimate and tender song. And Blue Hawaii is better known from Elvis Presley's #1 rendition, but this version is just as good with a more danceable beat. I would recommend this song to any fans of easy listening or pop music. That's it for now. See you later.